Here's an overview of my father's property that my wife and I have been taking care of for the last 14 months. Here's a map of the entire property, and I've outlined it so you can get a pretty clear idea of the scope of work we have to do. I also documented this work in detail in numerous other videos since June. Here you can see a map of the 7 acres that we routinely take care of between April and June. And here's a map of the 35 to 40 acres we maintain, but a little less intensively. Usually we mow some parts a couple of times a year and bush hog the larger fields once a year. In April and May, we may have to cut the grass 3 times a week just to keep up with the spectacular spring growth. Depending on the weather, it may or may not slow down during June. This year, it did slow down quite a bit in July, but it has increased again in August with the amount of rain we've had. Beginning in August this year, I also started bush hogging the 35 to 40 acres we also take care of, but we try to do that once a year. We've used our own mowers and weed eaters for all of this, but we also use the John Deere and David Brown tractors that are part of the estate for some of it. At some point, I'll have to switch the bush hog over to the New Holland tracker to get some areas that are too risky for the David Brown. We've also paid for gas and maintenance on our Hustler and Husqvarna lawnmowers and our Husqvarna weed eaters, done fence repair and other maintenance on the property. There are literally miles of fence line to weed eat, and we do our best to keep up.